All right, today we're jumping into something really fascinating. We're heading to West Africa to figure out how a kingdom that's over 500 years old keeps its history alive. And get this, it's not in books, it's in rhythm, it's in dance, and it's in a truly unique social fabric. We are exploring the DAGBANI people of northern Ghana.
So our journey starts right here in northern Ghana. And this is a place where the past isn't just a memory. It's a living, breathing force that shapes life every single day. The legacy of a great kingdom isn't just surviving here, it is absolutely thriving, all thanks to a social structure that's held strong for centuries.
To really get how this legacy has lasted so long, we've got to go back, way back. Let's trace the roots of this incredibly resilient kingdom, right back to its very foundation. And let's be clear, we're not talking about a small, isolated group here. The DAGBANI are one of the oldest and most historic ethnic groups in all of Ghana. Their story is deeply woven into the fabric of the entire nation.
Now, this timeline shows an incredible span of history. We're talking the 15th century. That's over 500 years ago, when the kingdom of DAGBAN was founded by the warrior Nagibwa. But here's the amazing part. This isn't just some forgotten history. That very same heritage creates this powerful, unbroken line that connects the past directly to the present.
So, here's the big question, right? How does a culture keep such a strong identity for half a millennium? Well, the answer lies in their social structure, what we're calling the social heartbeat.
And the absolute crucial point is this, the chieftaincy system. Now, this isn't just politics. It's the very core of their cultural, social, and even spiritual life. It is the framework that holds the whole thing together.
At the very top of this complex hierarchy, there's one central figure, the Yayana. But the Yayana is so much more than just a king. He is the ultimate symbol of unity and authority for the DAGBANI people, the living, breathing embodiment of their collective identity.
But you know, a kingdom is more than just its structure. It's got a soul. And for the DAGBANI, that soul is expressed through art. This brings us to rhythm and motion, where we're going to see how history isn't just told, it's performed.
You see, their history isn't written down in dusty old books. Instead, it's passed down through the generations in a much more dynamic way, through these rich oral traditions. Epic stories, complex drum rhythms, and really expressive dances, these are their living libraries.
Take this, for example, one of their most famous performances, the Todro dance. It actually started out as a war dance, but it's evolved into this powerful display of history and skill. It's performed at really important festivals to honor the ancestors and connect the community to its deep roots.
And then there's the Bamaya, which translates to "the river is wet," a name that comes from a story about crossing a river. Its graceful, flowing movements tell a story of overcoming a huge challenge as a community. Through this dance, they can express everything from joy to sorrow. It's a perfect example of history and emotion in motion. This cultural expression also runs deep in their language, DAGBANI. It is filled with proverbs and sayings that aren't just clever phrases. They are like little, compact lessons that pass down the core values of the people.
And what are those values? Well, the Proverbs consistently hammer home three key things: wisdom, the kind you gain through experience, a deep respect for elders and tradition, and the undeniable importance of community and kinship above absolutely everything else.
So, we've looked at the history, the social structure, and the artistic soul. How does all of this come together in the 21st century? Well, in our final section, we'll see how this heritage is celebrated and lived out every single day.
And you can see it everywhere. You see it in their vibrant festivals that bring thousands of people together. You see it in the beautifully intricate smocks they wear, which are a symbol of pride and identity. And most importantly, you feel it in the strong, unbreakable sense of kinship that binds families and communities together.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to this one single, powerful idea. For the DAGBANI, their culture isn't a relic. It is a proud, living heritage that forges a direct and unbroken line from their ancestors all the way to who they are today.
And this really leaves us with a powerful question to think about. In a world that is constantly changing, how does an ancient culture stay alive? The DAGBANI show us one incredible answer: through a strong social structure, art that tells their story, and an unbreakable sense of community. It makes you wonder what lessons we can all learn from their amazing resilience. Thanks for watching.